like it's similar to like x and y axes.
It's similar to x and y. So what you need to do is basically your 2 plus 3i. So actually this is not, this is called the real axis and this is called the imaginary axis.
Yeah, it's
And this diagram is known as Argand's diagram.
Argand's diagram.
Argand's diagram.
Okay.
Argand. Argand's diagram. So 2 plus 3i. So basically you plot 2 comma 3.
Yes.
So 2 comma 3. That's a 2 plus 3i. So remember, complex number is a point on a plane. Yeah.
It's like 2x plus 3y. It's like that.
No. It's not 2x plus 3y. It's your x is 2 and y is 3.
Right. It's just as simple as that. X is 2y. And with whichever value of the I, that's the y value.
That's the imaginary. So we don't have. That's the imaginary axis, the real axis. So we don't call it x and y technically in complex numbers. Okay. Even though that's a horizontal axis and the vertical axis.
Yeah.
So the horizontal axis is called the real axis and technically not the x-axis, and the vertical axis is known as the imaginary axis, and not the y-axis.
No,
technically, but it's
you can refer
to it as
yeah.
Now next one,
-2, so x is -2 plus 4, so -2 4.
So that's my second complex number. Yeah. This is my first complex number. -2i.
Would it just be -2?
-2i. So it's a purely imaginary number.
Yeah.
So when you have numbers like this called purely imaginary.
What does that mean?
It doesn't have a real part.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like this is a real part. It doesn't have a real part. So it's called purely imaginary.
Yeah.
Find the absolute value of the complex numbers above. You know how to find the absolute value? Now this is something that you learn. So if your z is equal to x plus iy is a complex number, then the absolute value of a complex number is root of x square plus y square.
Yes, I know this.
So if this is your complex number, then the absolute value of the complex number is. So in the first one, tell me a. My z is equal to 2 plus 3i.
2 plus 3i. Yeah.
What's x?
X is 2.
Y?
Y is 3i.
No, 3.
3. Yeah, sorry.
Without the i.
Yeah.
So what is the absolute value of a complex number? Root of x square.
Yeah. Plus 3 square square. So
that's a root of 4 plus 9. That's a root 13.
Yeah. So that would be my answer for A.
That's your answer for A.
Absolute value of the complex number.
Yes.
And the formula is square root x squared plus y squared.
Sorry, yes. Next one.
-2 plus 4i. So x is equal to -2.
Yeah.
Y is equal to 4. So it'd be square root -2 squared plus 4 squared.
Correct. So what is that?
4 plus 16, 20.
Correct. Can you simplify this further?
You can split it into 2, no? 5 and 4.
Correct.
So
2
times root. Yeah.
Now, by the way, you don't have to put plus or minus. It will only be plus.
Yeah.
Absolute value is always positive.
Absolute value is always positive. Just something to remember.
Yes.
So when you're doing this, so can the absolute number, can it be square rootable? It cannot be square rootable.
Yeah, it cannot be square rootable. Leave it as exact.
Yeah.
Calculate it in 3 significant values.
Okay. Alright.
Next.
-2i. So x is -2.
X is 0.
X is 0 and minus.
And y
is -2. Sorry, that's my fault. So 0 squared plus -2 squared. 4 squared.
What is the root of 4?
2.
You followed how to find the modulus of a complex number?
Yes.
It's also called the modulus.
Modulus. Yeah.
The other word for absolute value is also called the modulus.
Yeah.
How do you do this? Simplify, basically.
So I squared is equal to -1.
Okay, I square is -1. What is I raised to 4?
1.
Is I square.
Yeah.
Correct? I square minus 1 square. So 1.
Yeah.
I cube.
I cube is I minus I. Or
I cube is I into I square. Correct?
Yeah, right.
Correct? So that's
I to the 3.
So I and I square is minus 1, so minus I.
Minus I, yeah.
I raised to 4.
I raised to 4 is 1.
Hey, we did I raised to
So
4.
we did I raised to
Oh, sorry, I raised to 6 is there. Why did I take 6? Sorry. I raised to 6 is there.
4.
So how do you do I raised to 6?
So minus 1.
I square cube. I square is minus 1 cube, correct.
What's the way to think of this? Is it like to memorize what squared is and what
I
cubed
square.
is?
So you try to write everything as in terms of I square and what power.
Yeah.
Like I raised to 100 would be what?
I raised to 100.
Will be I square
Yeah.
raised to 50.
50, huh?
So I square is minus 1 raised to 50.
Yeah.
So what will that be? 1.
1. Yeah.
Whenever there's even power, see whenever
Oh,
minus 1 is raised to odd power,
Yeah.
your answer will be minus 1.
Yeah.
Whenever minus 1 is raised to even power, the answer will be 1.
Okay.
So what's going to happen in this case is, so how many negative ones you will get? So you'll get negative 1, positive 1, negative 1, positive 1, like that we keep on
Yeah.
getting. So you'll
So
find
would you
that
get 0?
0, yeah, 0
So
upon some
0
number,
upon something would be 0.
0 upon some number, some value, correct? So the answer would be 0 basically.
Huh.
0 upon anything is 0.
So you don't need to like actually calculate.
Yeah,
you just know.
Yeah. Harder. Solve for z. Z is your complex number.
Yeah.
You have to find it. So how do you do this?
Maybe multiply the brackets first on the right side.
Yeah. So what will it become? Tell me.
So 2 plus 1i.
Zi.
Sorry. Z plus 1i.
Yeah. Is equal to. Now multiply these two.
3z.
Yeah.
Plus 2iz.
Plus 2iz.
Plus 6i.
Plus 6i.
Plus 4i squared. 4i squared will cancel.
So first of all, first let's combine the terms wherever possible.
Yeah.
Minus 4.
Minus 4, yeah.
Now get all the terms with z on one side.
So
This is the
we
term
can
with
do
z.
minus.
This is the term with z. This is the term with z. All the terms with z, get them on one side.
So we
And all the other terms on the other side.
So we can do minus 3z.
Okay.
And minus 2iz plus zi
Plus iz or zi is equal to
is equal to
6i.
minus 4 minus I.
So that will be minus 3z
Yeah.
minus iz, correct?
Oh yeah, because iz cancel. Yeah.
Is equal to 5i.
5i minus 4.
Now you remove z common. What will be left with?
Minus 3 minus I equal to 5i minus 4.
So z is equal to what?
Minus
5i minus 4.
5i minus 4 upon, minus 3 minus I.
You know how to divide?
So then you times it by the opposite. So it's
Very
like
good. That's a
minus
conjugate.
3
That's
plus
a complex
I
conjugate.
times- yeah, minus 3
So
plus
see,
I.
if your z is equal to x plus iy, its complex conjugate z star is x minus iy. Yeah? That's called the complex conjugate.
Complex conjugate.
Yeah. So whenever you're dividing, you have to multiply and divide by the complex conjugate.
Which is like the
Opposite. Yeah.
So minus 3 plus I minus 3 plus I.
So what will this become?
Bottom would become 9 plus I squared
Very
minus
good.
I squared.
Very good. 9 minus I squared. And numerator?
Top would be minus 15i plus 5i squared minus plus 12 minus 4i.
Correct.
So then you can fix the I squared term and make it
So
negative
minus
5.
99.
Yeah.
Correct. Minus 5.
Minus 90. Minus 5 plus 12.
Correct. Divided by
9 minus 1.
9 plus 1.
Because both
9 minus 1.
That's not.
Yeah. So that's how much? 7 minus 99
7
upon 10.
Yeah.
That's it. That's your answer.
How come it's 10? Oh, because you're adding, right?
I square is minus 1, no? Your I square is minus 1. and there's a minus, so minus and minus,
Minus,
plus
minus,
shifted. Follow?
Followed, yeah.
So this was your complex number.
Yeah. This is important.
Hmm?
This is important.